All right, people, let's go ahead and now do the next chapter. The next chapter is which one, everyone? E-way bill. Everyone over here. Accounts and records. I had not given you a linking. I'll give the linking over here. Everyone over here. We started learning GST with goods and service. Goods and service has to be supplied. People, I want everyone to talk with me. Interstate supply or intrastate. Interstate, what will happen? IGST will be levied. Here, everyone. CGST will be levied. Once GST is levied, GST has to be collected and paid by a taxable person. But if he is falling in an exemption, he will be out of GST. Are we clear till here, everyone? Now, how will you collect and pay? You will calculate GST is equal to value of supply into rate of tax. Once you know the value, what will you do, everyone? You will maintain your no, you will raise the tax invoice, credit note, debit note, and delivery challan. Now you will go ahead and maintain your accounts and records. Are we clear, everyone? Accounts and records, section number 35 and 36. Now listen to me very carefully. Once I have gone ahead and raised the tax invoice, I will go ahead and maintain the accounts and records. Now I'll send the goods to the other person. Tax invoice has been raised or might be delivery challan has been raised. I will maintain those in my accounts and I will also send the goods to the other person with the help of a e-way bill. Everyone, when you are going ahead and sending your goods to the other person, you will go ahead and send it along with a e-way bill. Are we clear, everyone? So the next chapter which comes is the chapter of e-way bill. Please come to the chapter, everyone. I can go ahead and call it a C graded chapter. 2 to 4 mark is something which we can go ahead and expect out of this. Everyone over here, let's go ahead. Supposingly, there is Motu over here and Motu wants to send goods to the Patlu over here. Then how will he go ahead and send? Let's go ahead and understand that. Everyone over here now. So first of all, you have to go ahead and generate a e-way bill. Who is the person? Who is the person who will go ahead and generate a e-way bill? The supplier can go ahead and generate, or might be the recipient also can go ahead and generate. If it's a supply, if it's a case of supply, then who will go ahead and generate, everyone? Supplier also can generate and recipient also can generate. Sir, if it is any other case, might be it's not a case of supply, then a consignor or a consignee will go ahead and generate. Basically, whoever is causing the movement will go ahead and generate a e-way bill. If I am telling I will go ahead and send the goods to you, I will generate. If you are going to collect the goods and go, you will go ahead and generate the e-way bill. Now, sir, if supplier is unregistered, if supplier is unregistered, it will be deemed that the recipient is causing the movement and recipient has to go ahead and generate a e-way bill. Sir, where will you go ahead and generate a e-way bill? You have to go to e-way bill gst.gov.in and generate a e-way bill. How will you go ahead and generate a e-way bill? When you go to e-way bill gst.gov.in, on the left side, you will see over there generate e-way bill. You have to fill part A and you have to fill part B. Part A, when you go ahead and talk, it is transaction ka detail. Part B is transportation ka detail. How are you going to transport the goods? Are we clear? Are you going to transport the goods by road, rail, water, that is ship mode, etc. Can I go ahead, everyone? Now, sir, whenever you generate a e-way bill, one unique e-way bill number will be generated. Okay, sir, done. Sir, why are you going to generate a e-way bill? Very, very important from exam point of view. Why are you going to generate a e-way bill? Everyone, you are going to generate a e-way bill because you are causing movement of goods. Remember one thing, for movement of goods, whenever there is movement, it need not be supply. If there is a movement, it can be because of a supply, it can be not because of other reasons also. Whenever it is movement, consignment value is greater than 50,000, then you have to go ahead and generate a e-way bill. Sir, supposingly I have raised a tax invoice. I have raised a tax invoice over here, 40,000 rupees plus 8,000 rupees. What is the consignment value, everyone? 48,000. You don't have to go ahead and raise a e-way bill because e-way bill is required whenever the value is more than 50,000. Can we go ahead, everyone? Tax invoice might be you're going ahead and raising a bill of supply. If you are going ahead and raising a bill of supply, might be, then everyone, bill of supply is for exempt supplies. Correct or not? If it is exempt supply, then you will not go ahead and raise a e-way bill. But if bill of supply is raised by a composition dealer, then you will have to go ahead and see the value of the e-way bill, the value of the bill of supply. If it is exceeding 50,000, you will have to go ahead and raise a e-way bill. Supposingly, I go ahead and tell you over here that I am going ahead and raising a tax invoice, come bill of supply. Do you know tax invoice come bill of supply, everyone? What is it? When you are going ahead and supplying to an unregistered person and you are supplying taxable as well as exempt supply together, then you will go ahead and raise a tax invoice cum bill of supply. For an example, I raised one tax invoice cum bill of supply where the value of my supply is 40,000 rupees, taxable supply. Here, supposingly the GST, for an example, I am telling you, is 10,000 rupees. And sir, my exempt supply which is there is also, I'll take 8,000 rupees, everyone. Can you tell me the consignment value, everyone? Remember one thing, in consignment value, we should always exclude the value of exempt supply. Can I go ahead, everyone? And hence, if you see over here, 40,000 plus 10,000 is 50,000. It has not crossed 50,000 and e-way bill will not be required. Are we all 100% clear? Everyone over here now. Then, number one, e-way bill is required whenever consignment value is greater than 50,000. Number two, if you are doing interstate movement to a job worker, Baba, if you are going ahead and doing interstate movement to a job worker, then also compulsorily e-way bill is required irrespective of the value. And sir, interstate movement of handicraft goods by a person exempted from compulsory registration. Do you remember interstate supplier of handicraft goods are exempted from registration under section number 24(1) and section number 24(2), those casual taxable person. So Baba, in that scenario, when you are exempted from compulsory registration, government is telling you have to generate e-way bill so that at least I can track how much is your movement. Can I go ahead, everyone? And hence, these are the two scenarios when irrespective of the value, you are required to generate e-way bill. And this case may only if the value is exceeding 50,000. Very important from exam point of view is also how to learn to calculate consignment value. Remember one thing, consignment value may exempt supply ka value always has to be excluded and GST always has to be included. The next one over here is, sir, when should I go ahead and generate a e-way bill? Always remember e-way bill should be generated prior to movement. In case of rail, etc., rail, air, ship, always remember e-way bill can be generated after movement also, because in case of rail, what will happen? The railway receipt number, everyone, the railway receipt number will be received basically when you go ahead and give your goods to the railway. After that, railway receipt number is received. So hence, you can go ahead and generate post commencement of movement also. The next one over here, which is also important from exam point of view, that's sir, e-way bill ka validity. Sir, what is the validity of the e-way bill? Always remember, if you are going ahead and transporting over-dimensional cargo or multimodal transportation is happening and multimodal transportation may ship is involved, means I am going ahead and transporting by truck from here till supposingly here I am going ahead and transporting and I am using multiple modes of transportation. From here to here it will go in this, from here to here it will go in trail, if from here to here it will go in plane, and then it will reach the client supposingly. Then in between, if ship is involved, always remember, then it will be treated as if over-dimensional cargo wala, same thing will be given to you. They are going ahead and telling over here, multimodal transportation where ship is involved and over-dimensional cargo ka case mein less than equal to 20 kilometers, you will be given 1 day. And sir, other than over-dimensional cargo or multimodal transportation involving ship, other than that, might be you are using multiple modes, but not ship is not involved. Or might be you are not using over-dimensional cargo, normal truck is going. Then always remember 200 kilometers ke liye the validity is 1 day. I hope everyone is clear till here. Sir, whenever you want to start the movement, rule number 138A goes ahead and says you should carry documents and devices. Now, sir, what are the documents I should go ahead and carry? The person in charge. The person in charge will go ahead and carry invoice, bill of supply, delivery challan, plus the e-way bill. If the movement is happening because of import, then Baba always remember bill of entry is also required. The next one, e-way bill is not required to be carried. Do you think the train may, the train ka conductor who is there or plane ka case mein the pilot will go ahead and carry e-way bill? In that scenario, e-way bill is not required to be carried by the person in charge. And sir, if I am going ahead and doing e-invoicing ka case mein, you will have that QR code having embedded invoice reference number that can also be carried. You don't have to carry physical tax invoice. Are we all clear till here? Always remember, when you are going on the way, there will be an inspector, basically inspector who is being authorized by the commissioner. This person will stop you and he will go ahead and start checking your documents, invoice, etc. Plus he will go ahead and check your e-way bill, and he will also check the conveyance, whether what you are telling in the e-way bill and the invoice is actually there in the truck or not. Are we clear, everyone? So it says over here, verification of documents and conveyances, authorized proper officer, that is the inspector who is being authorized by the commissioner. He will go ahead. Who is authorized, everyone? Inspector is always authorized. Are we clear, everyone? Then check the documents, e-way bill and the conveyance. And sir, always remember, supposingly when you are going on the way and there is no inspector who is available, then any other person, you are going on the way and there is specific intelligence information which the department has received that you are going ahead and taking something which is suspicious, tax not paid, etc. on those goods, then they can go ahead and get the checking done from any other officer who is basically authorized by the commissioner. It says on specific intelligence information, any officer can go ahead and do the physical verification with prior approval from the commissioner. Always remember, once they go ahead and do the physical verification, second time, they don't go ahead and do the physical verification. How? Because once the officer does the physical verification, he will go online and upload a report, which is a summary report within how much time? 12 hours. Sorry, 24 hours. And sir, then he will upload a final report in GST EWB 03 ka part B within 3 days plus 3 days ka extension can be given to him. Always remember, once the physical verification is done, there will be no more physical verification on the way unless there is a specific intelligence information that sir, might be he has gone further, unloaded the goods and he has loaded something and said taking, then Baba second time check-in can happen. Are we clear, everyone? Can we go ahead? Always remember one thing. Supposingly, I just remembered one small thing. Whenever I say one day in e-way bill, supposingly I've gone ahead and generated one e-way bill today evening 4 o'clock. Till what time is the validity, everyone? Till tomorrow evening 4 o'clock? No, Baba. Always remember, from today midnight till tomorrow midnight will be one day. One day calculation starts from when, everyone? Midnight to midnight. Are we all 100% clear to clear? Can I go ahead, everyone? Next. Then it is like from today evening to tomorrow evening 4 until tomorrow midnight. You getting my point? From today evening, the validity doesn't start from today midnight. Today evening 4 till tomorrow evening 4 until tomorrow midnight. Are we clear, everyone? You leave the day when you generate midnight to midnight. Next day midnight is one day. I hope everyone is clear. The next one over here is, sir, when you are going on the way, supposingly you are stopped for more than 30 minutes, then you can go online and upload a grievance report saying, sir, I have been stopped and being harassed, whatever it is, you can go ahead and give your grievances in GST EWB 04. Now, when you are going on the way, government is telling, we will go ahead and notify those transporter who will have to go ahead and install what, everyone? RFID device. Now, in the RFID device, the invoice related details will be there. On the way when they are going, the RFID device will send the data to the RFID reader. The RFID reader will go online and check when you had generated the e-way bill, the invoice ka detail, checked with the e-way bill ka detail, and the gate will open and you will be able to go. But this is as of now a thought, not practically implemented. Can I go ahead, everyone? Now, everyone over here, when you are going on the way, there can be issues. There can be various kinds of issues, what they are going and telling. Supposing there is a breakdown which has happened and repairable, but you don't have the validity. Today night, the validity is going to expire. Then they are going ahead and telling you can take the extension. Today midnight, if the validity is going to expire before 8 hours before and 8 hours later, you can go ahead and take the validity extension. So today, if midnight it is going to expire, then after evening 4 o'clock, you can go ahead and ask for extension, or midnight say till tomorrow morning till 8 o'clock, you can go ahead and ask for extension within 8 hours. Can we go ahead, everyone? Now, it says, supposing there is a breakdown or transshipment which has happened, and because of that, the truck has changed. The truck has changed and it is the same. It's your own conveyance or it is the same transporter. Just update the part B, that is the motor vehicle detail, and it is more than enough. Sir, if it is different transporter, then what will happen? If it is different transporter, then what will happen? They are going in and telling this transporter will assign the e-way bill to another transporter. Another transporter will now put his truck car detail and the goods will go. Are we clear, everyone? Baba, there is some point over here which goes ahead and says, when is e-way bill not required? I will not go ahead and read this. This will be a homework. When is e-way bill not required? Might be a small question. Remember 3 points and go. When is e-way bill not required? Are we clear, everyone? Everyone over here now, listen. Down it is written, supposingly, everyone over here, supposingly, I have This is the state of Karnataka. In the state of Karnataka, we have a special economic zone. SEZ unit is there. Tell me one thing, from here to here, if I am going ahead and moving the goods, what kind of a supply it is? Supplying to SEZ? Interstate supply. But you know what? When I am going ahead and telling what kind of a movement it is, can you tell me what kind of a movement it is? Within the state or outside the state? The movement is within the state, and Karnataka state ka SGST laws will apply, not the central CGST laws. Karnataka state ka GST laws will apply. Are we clear, everyone? I will go ahead and ask you now. See, even though supply is interstate, but movement is what? Movement is intra, and whenever the movement is intra, the state ka SGST laws apply. Are we clear? I'll go ahead and ask you one more thing. For an example, this is the state of Karnataka, this is the state of Tamil Nadu. Supplier is over here, recipient is over here. What he did, he put the goods in a truck to avoid the traffic. He went from here to here. Did he enter any other state? Yes. What kind of a sale it is? Intra or inter? Baba, it's an intra-state supply. But remember one thing, although it's an intrastate supply, what kind of a movement it is? Interstate movement, and interstate movement pay central GST laws apply. Just for your knowledge, I went ahead and told you, in e-way bill, we see movement and we don't see supply. Whether it is supply, not supply, doesn't matter. We will see always movement. Are we clear, everyone? Can we go ahead? Chalo, please come to the next one, everyone. Next chart over here. Who shall go ahead and generate a e-way bill? This is just for your knowledge. I have gone ahead and written that whenever the transportation is happening by road, if by the registered person, if it is happening in his own conveyance or hired conveyance, or he's sending in a public conveyance, part A and part B, both will be filled by the registered person whenever it is transportation by road. Sir, supposingly I'm handing over the goods for transportation to the transporter, part A you will fill, but part B, because you don't know the transporter is going to take the goods in which truck, what will you do? You will assign the e-way bill to the transporter. He will put the part B, take the goods and go. Are we clear? The registered person will assign to the transporter. Transporter will update the vehicle detail and generate the e-way bill. Sir, if the transportation is happening by rail, air or vessel, you will fill the part A and you will fill the part B also. But part B, here one thing is there, that in case of transportation by rail, etc., part B can be filled by you after movement also, because generally in case of rail, etc., railway receipt number, e-way bill number, airway bill number in case of air, ship ka case mein bill of lading number, all these are received later, so you can go ahead and generate the e-way bill later also. You can go ahead and put the details and generate the e-way bill after movement also. Is the point 100% clear? Can we go ahead, everyone? Now, if you come down over here, I have gone ahead and written some important points just for your knowledge, everyone, quickly. Sir, a transporter is transporting supposedly for 5 people. 5 e-way bills are there. Can he generate one consolidated e-way bill having details of all the e-way bill? Yes, Baba. Transporter can generate consolidated e-way bill in GST EWB 02, indicating the details of all the e-way bills. Then the next one over here, e-way bill. Can you go ahead and cancel, everyone? Yes, you can go ahead and cancel. But once it is checked in transit, after checking has already been done, then you will not be able to cancel. The next one over here, e-way bill generated in one state. Is it valid in another state? Yes, Baba. If you generate the e-way bill in the state of Karnataka, transporting till Assam, Baba, all the state may that e-way bill will be valid. The next over here, remember one thing. In case of rail transportation, e-way bill can be generated after movement also, but railway will not give you the delivery if you don't show the e-way bill at the time of receiving the goods. The next one over here is, sir, even if the value is less than or equal to, done. You can do it. Less than equal to 50,000. Can I still generate e-way bill? Yes, Baba. Even if the value is less than 50,000 or equal to 50,000, because more than 50,000 it is required. Up to 50,000 also you can go ahead and generate if you want to. The next one over here is transporter, e-commerce operator or courier agency. If I authorize them, they can also go ahead and furnish the detail in part A of GST EWB 01 and generate the e-way bill. Everyone over here, supposingly all the consigners, consignees, etc. are not going ahead and generating e-way bill, and in my truck there are some goods which are there, then they are going ahead and telling transporter who is transporting those goods can also go ahead and generate the e-way bill. It says consigner and consignee has not generated an aggregate value is more than Might be the consignor, consignee both are unregistered. In that scenario, the transporter, if the value is more than 50,000, transporter shall, with respect to interstate supply, generate the e-way bill in EWB01 on the basis of invoice, bill of supply or delivery challan. Everyone over here, the most important part of this chapter is this one. It says over here, rule number 138E. Restriction on furnishing of information in part A of EWB01. Government is going ahead and telling Ramesh, if you go ahead and do all these things, then we will go ahead and block your e-way bill. What are the things which we'll do when our e-way bill will be blocked? Exam question 2 to 3 marks can be asked. Okay, everyone. No person shall be allowed to furnish details of furnish information in part A in respect of outward movement of goods of a registered person. Means I will not be able to put the details in part A with respect to my sale. Purchase ka case mein, okay. See, if somebody is going ahead and generating e-way bill and selling me, it means I am the buyer. If purchase and sale both are blocked, then government is punishing the sellers who are selling me. Government is telling Ramesh, your outward supply will be blocked. Are you guys able to understand? Outward supply related, you can't go ahead and furnish the detail. You can also not furnish. You authorize transporter, he also can't put. You authorize e-commerce operator, courier agency, they also can't put. When you are a composition registered person and you have not furnished CMP08 payment and intimation, quarterly payment, then intimation is given in CMP08. You have not furnished for consecutive 2 quarters. Being a person other than A has not furnished return for a consecutive period of 2 tax period. What do you mean by 2 tax period, everyone? 2 months. And then being a person other than A has not furnished. Baba, basically, can you tell me, being a person other than A means other than composition dealer? If you have not furnished your monthly returns for how many months, everyone? 2 tax period. 2 tax period means if you are filing quarterly, then 2 GSTR 3B. If you are filing monthly, then 2 months ka GSTR 3B. And then they are telling GSTR 1, if you have not filed for 2 months or 2 quarter, if you are filing quarterly return, then Baba 2 quarters ka GSTR 1. If you are filing monthly return, then 2 months ka GSTR 1. And the last one over here, being a person whose registration has been suspended under rule number 21A, 1, 2 or 2A, Baba, when your registration has been suspended, that time you can't generate a e-way bill. Sir, my registration is suspended. I can't generate a e-way bill. Now listen to me very carefully. Okay, sir, wrong acting. Everyone over here. Now supposingly my e-way bill portal is blocked. What to do? I can go to the commissioner and I can tell him the story. Commissioner, on receipt of an application by the registered person in GST EWB05 on sufficient cause being shown, order in EWB06, allow furnishing of information in part A of EWB01, or he can reject after providing the opportunity of being heard. Everyone over here, these points which are written, no, these points and these points, please be little careful. Everyone over here now down. Sir, when you are sending your goods to the weighing bridge, when you are sending the goods to the weighing bridge just for weighment, they are going ahead and telling if the distance is up to 20 km, then delivery challan ke sath you can send the goods for weighment. Sir, if the distance is more than 20 km, delivery challan plus e-way bill also will be required. Now you tell me one thing. Supposingly I am going ahead and sending my goods to the goods transport agency for further transportation. From here to here, if I am sending to the GTA, from my office to the GTA ka office, because they will transport the goods. If I am sending, when you are sending to the transporter's place of business, if it is intrastate movement up to 50 km, part A only will be required, part B will not be required. Intrastate, see, transporter's office, intrastate, distance up to 50, then only part A you can fill, part B let him fill and take the goods and go. Sir, if greater than 50 km, you have to fill part A also, and part B means your truck car detail also has to be filled. Sir, I sent the goods to the GTA. GTA transported the goods to GTA Delhi. Now here goods are unloaded. From here to the recipient when it is going, again the distance is up to 50 km. Intrastate movement. From here to here, intrastate movement plus distance is up to 50 km. Part A only, part B is not required. More than 50 km, part A and part B ka updation also will be required. Are we clear, everyone? Baba, C, you can go ahead and call it a C graded chapter. Exam point of view, say, I will say you have to remember this point over here. You should remember consignment value का calculation. You should remember the e-way bill का validity वाला calculation. You should remember at least 3 to 4 points when e-way bill is not required. Please read them and go. A lot of them are there, right, everyone? You should remember when the e-way bill can be blocked and when e-way bill cannot be, will be unblocked. And these small points which are there, no, I've written so that 1 mark a question, if it comes in the exam, you will be able to answer, right, everyone? Closing my discussion on e-way bill. No amendments in the chapter. Done, everyone. I'll close all my discussion on e-way bill.